Man, it started off as a great day to golf, but not so much later this afternoon, and I guess any going forward this week.
Yeah, unfortunately, Courtney, we do have several shots for rainfall, not just tonight, but into your day tomorrow, and then also through the upcoming week. So not great golfing weather, but nonetheless, Kurt was able to get out and be part of Tammy's Golf Classic. And every year he's part of that event, and it's such a great cause. And I'm so glad that Kurt is able to be there and be part of it. You know, it's a good night for gardens because we're going to get rainfall that they really need. There are some spots down in the southern tier still in a severe drought, but not the best weather for golfing. I want to show you your golfing forecast for tomorrow. I'm going to let the putter go and try and make the shot, but unfortunately it winds up in the forget it territory. Not the best weather. We're going to have showers all night tonight, some thunderstorms too, and by tomorrow afternoon, some of those showers and thunderstorms let up, but still all of the green is going to be soggy and wet. So not the best golfing weather for your Sunday. Next weekend looking a little bit better, especially Saturday looking drier, so postpone your golf plans for then. Here are your rainfall totals today. If you notice those stripes of yellow, that is where we picked up more than an inch of rainfall. Some pretty significant, persistent rainfall, especially for those of you in Potter and Tioga counties. And if you live in Pike County, you know about those storms that came through between 11 and 12 a.m. 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. today. So right around lunchtime, those storms really were significant, some of them severe in Pike County, but no damage reported. Nonetheless, there were a lot of downpours, and those bigger cities only picking up a few hundredths of an inch up to 3/10 of an inch of rain nearly there in Mount Pocono. Here's the current satellite and radar picture. You notice a lot of activity near Harrisburg. I'll get to that in a second, but I want to focus on what's going on in the northern tier. It's been significant, persistent rainfall up in the northern tier, so much so that temperatures haven't even budged out of the 40s and 50s. So this band of rain going to roll through Susquehanna and Wayne counties by around 7:30 by Great Bend, Factoryville by 7:45, Pleasant Mountain closer to 8 o'clock, same for Carbondale. And it's going to continue to lose a lot of its intensity. There were some lightning strikes in it when it was in Tioga County. Now it's losing some of that steam, just a downpour. But that's important, right? If you're going to have a backyard barbecue within the next hour and you live in Wayne County, I'd suggest you wait this storm out because it's going to be in and out within the next hour and a half. Now, there's a lot of activity down towards our south, the severe thunderstorm watch across all of New Jersey, well, nearly all of New Jersey, and right there bordering Carbon and Schuylkill counties. Because of this banding bow structure of these congealing storms, a lot of lightning strikes. You see them there just on the border between Maryland and Pennsylvania. That's going to lift into our region and bring us a chance for maybe a severe thunderstorm as we head into the next few hours. And this low pressure system that's bringing all of this rainfall is sparking yet another low pressure system that's going to linger in our area all the way through Wednesday. So we've got wet weather on tap, on and off from now until Wednesday. We do have a pretty stunning view right now over Hawley over Lake Wallenpaupack. That's the view from Silver Birches. Got a pretty sunset there. It looked like a jet ski was in the water. And here's the live view from our rooftop camera. Some thicker cloud cover overhead right now. Current temperature 71 degrees. Winds coming out of the west-southwest at 8 miles per hour. And that humidity is up. So we've got high humidity, and we've also got some increased temperatures helping to provide fuel for those storms that are on the way in. Temperatures got up into the 70s for nearly everyone, except for those of you in green. Look at where temperatures are right now. They've been there all day, in the 40s and 50s for Tioga and Bradford counties, and it's going to continue to remain cool up in our northern tier, still in the 70s. Notice that available heat for those storms that are on the way in to continue to provide them sustenance. Now, rainfall is going to be prevalent for your morning and early afternoon tomorrow. But once we get into the evening hours, we start to dry out somewhat. That's at least good for your Sunday plans. So here's future clouds on radar. Those showers and storms that are out near Harrisburg, they lift into central Pennsylvania with downpours, some high winds possible over 40, even 50 miles per hour, maybe even some dime-sized hail within these storms. As they lift into the valley cities around midnight, still heavy downpours possible, and that lifts out of our region around 1 a.m. Still lingering showers through the overnight into your morning tomorrow and into the afternoon. Additional showers and thunderstorms wrapping up by around 4 o'clock and drying out for your evening, but remaining cloudy. As far as rainfall amounts, we're talking about anywhere from a ½ inch to 1.5 inches over the next 24 hours. So that might cause some localized flooding, especially if you get caught in one of those stronger thunderstorms that last for a while. So just be aware of that. If you live in a place where streams and creeks overfill their banks, that might be an issue for you. There's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 70s for your Sunday. We're down into the upper 60s for Monday with rainfall on and off, especially in the evening, more persistent rainfall. Showers and thunderstorms for your Tuesday. And they finally leave, it looks like, on Wednesday afternoon. Keep them in the forecast for Thursday evening, but we finally clear out for next weekend. So if you're planning on golfing, I'd save it for next weekend.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Jeremy.
Yep.